Hey everybody, Killatia here. I'm kind of bored tonight, so I figured I'd talk about one of my older retro gaming systems that I have in my gaming center. And tonight, I decided to talk about my Sega Genesis 3 system. Now, it may have the Sega name on the console, well, pretty much because they invented the Sega Genesis, but this model wasn't made by them. It was made by a third party by the name of Majesco. Now you may know these people for publishing the cult classic Psychonauts for the PlayStation 2 and Xbox back in around 2005. And back in around 97, 98, they got a license from Sega to make the Genesis 3 model. As you can see, you got the cartridge slot up here, restart button, your power switch right here, 2 controller ports, and your AV output and your power output right here. I like this model. It's pretty small and compact. It's like bigger than your average CD player. If this was 1998, it would be about the same size as a CD player back then. It's really lightweight. As a matter of fact, it's lighter than the controller that it came with. And the controller does your basic Sega Genesis 6-button controller. A, B, C, X, Y, Z, stealth mode, and the switch to make your controller go faster or slower. I gotta say, I like the D-pad on it. It sort of had this analog style to it, but it's still 8-way direction instead of 360-degree controlling that analog is known for. Now, for some of the flaws on this model, it doesn't have any LED lights, so you can't tell. Excuse me, my hand's getting cramped up for a second here. As I was saying, it didn't have any LED lights on here, so you can't tell if the system was on or off. But they were kind enough to leave you a sticker to let you know that it's on. Also, another disadvantage is that you cannot attach a Sega CD to a Genesis 3 model because there's no connectors on the side for one. Now, it's not a big miss for me, but I know there are going to be some people going to shed a tear for that missing feature. Another disadvantage, or an advantage depending on how you look at it, is that you cannot put a Genesis 32X on top of the Genesis 3 model. And let's be honest here, while you may have some legitimate problem with not having to play Sega CD games on a Genesis 3 model, there's nothing worthwhile on the 32X. Anyway, that's the Sega 3 model in a nutshell.